Ordaz. It is Sunday, January 19th. Let's get a check of our forecast now with meteorologist Kelly Curran. How's it looking out there? We know. Kelly, thank you. And we're following breaking news out of the Middle East this morning. The long-awaited ceasefire in Gaza has officially started, this after a 3-hour delay. The truce was put on. People are waiting for that to happen. Jackie, thank you for your live report this morning. And traditionally, the Senate begins holding votes on the president's cabinet nominees as soon as he takes office. Some are even confirmed on Inauguration Day. So far, it appears the vast majority of Trump's team will take a lot longer to approve. And as Jackie was mentioning, millions of TikTok users went without their nightly scroll. The social media app went dark in the U.S. and youth. Switching gears here now to the wildfires burning in Southern California. Congressman Brad Sherman led a group of lawmakers through all of the devastation. And fire officials say there has not been any new growth on the fires this week, and crews are increasing containment. Here's a look at the latest numbers. And Kelly, thank you so much. We'll check back in with you up next. It's time to play basketball. A youth basketball team is looking for players this morning. We are speaking live with the head coach of the Stockton Heroes, what it takes to get on the court. And practicing peace, Northern California residents got a chance to learn about Buddhist teachings and the people practicing it. That's next. But first, let's take a live look outside. You're looking at Sacramento on this Sunday morning. We'll be right back. Welcome back, everyone. The time now is 7:15. Let's take a live look over Stockton on this Sunday morning. Playing a sport can help young kids gain confidence and make a lot of new friends, but finding a team can be a bit overwhelming. And Stockton Heroes is hosting a monthly basketball camp, and one is happening today. And joining us this morning is Xavier Mansky. Now to a special event at Dignity Health Mercy Hospital in Folsom yesterday on this Sunday. Let's get a check of our forecast now with Kelly.
And as you are stepping out the door, we are looking at lots of sunshine overhead. There is a little bit.
Send it over now to that special report.
Special report. Here's Willie Geist.
Good morning. We're coming on the air with breaking news. NBC News has learned the first Israeli hostages, 3 women, have just been released by Hamas after nearly 16 months in captivity. The Israeli military says the hostages were handed over to the Red Cross just moments ago. Their freedom coming as part of a ceasefire deal between Israel and Hamas that went into effect this morning after a brief delay. Today's news marks the beginning of the first of 3 phases of the ceasefire deal, with each phase set to last several weeks. With phase 1 now underway, hostages are set to...
And we've been listening to a special report by NBC News, and we just learned that those 3 hostages were released by Hamas. We're talking about 3 healthy women held in captivity for a long time. 30 hostages still need to be released, and we will be hearing from President Biden a little bit later this morning. We'll break into programming for that special report, but for now, stay with us. We'll be right back.
This is KCRA 3. We begin with breaking news.
And we are following breaking news out of the Middle East this morning. The long-awaited ceasefire in Gaza has officially started, and we just learned that the first hostages have been released as a part of this ceasefire deal. 3 young women are said to be doing well. 30 more hostages still need to be released, and we are waiting for President Joe Biden to speak on the situation. We'll be bringing you a special report as soon as we can. But for now, let's send it over now to Kelly. Thank you. Now let's take a live look at the U.S. Capitol this morning. President-elect Trump has arrived in Washington for tomorrow's inauguration. Trump celebrated with family and friends at his Virginia Golf Club last night, and that's just one of many events taking place ahead of tomorrow's indoor inauguration. NBC's Alice Barr has much more from Capitol Hill. And time is up for TikTok, at least for now. The popular video sharing app has gone dark as a nationwide ban takes effect today. President-elect Donald Trump could soon step in, and Washington correspondent Jackie DeFusco joins us live now with the very latest on this developing story. Jackie, good morning. Your live report this morning. In other news, in South Sacramento, police are investigating a shooting, and this happened at around 1:30. Scary moments now for one Sacramento neighborhood after a car crashes into a home. Sacramento right now is 7:40. Time for KCRA 3 weather every time. Kelly, thank you. Time right now is 7:42. We'll be right back. Stay with us. An organization in Yuba City is bringing shelter to those in need. This would like to donate or get involved with the REST team. Just head to our website and click on this story. We've posted a link and details on how you can volunteer and get in touch with the team making a difference. Now to Yolo County. The Yolo Transportation District is let's take a live look in Sacramento this morning.
Chance for some rain. We're going to keep an eye on it. We need it. We certainly do. But unfortunately, at this point, it just doesn't look all that promising.
Okay, we won't get too excited.
We won't get excited
just yet.
Yeah.
Okay, hopeful though. Up next, if you don't have any dinner plans, maybe you can stay at home and cook up something special. KCRA 3's Lisa Gonzalez brings us an easy recipe for braised short ribs that'll have your family coming back for seconds. We'll have that in just a bit.
This is KCRA 3. We begin with breaking news.
And we are following breaking news out of the Middle East this morning. The long-awaited ceasefire in Gaza has officially started, and we just learned that the first 3 hostages have been released as a part of this ceasefire deal. 3 young women are said to be doing well and now in the hands of the Red Cross after being held in captivity by Hamas for 470 days. We just heard from President Joe Biden. He says 30 more hostages still need to be released. Good morning. I'm Leticia Ordaz. It is January 19th. Let's get a check of our forecast now with Miriam. Start with the live look at the White House this morning. President-elect Donald Trump will participate in a wreath-laying ceremony and hold a rally in Washington, D.C. All of this is leading up to tomorrow's inauguration. And the ceremony is going to look a lot different this year. Jackie DeFusco has much more on how the cold weather is causing a last-minute shakeup. Thank you. And traditionally, the Senate begins holding votes on the president's cabinet nominees as soon as he takes office. And some are confirmed on Inauguration Day. So far, it appears the vast majority of Trump's team will take a lot longer to approve. Now to TikTok. Millions of TikTok users went without their nightly scroll, and they still can't scroll this morning. The social to the wildfires burning in Southern California. Congressman Brad Sherman from L.A. led a group of lawmakers through all of the devastation. Fire officials say there has not been any new growth on the fires this week, and crews are increasing containment. And here's a look at the latest numbers from Cal Fire. If you don't have any plans for dinner, you may want to stay at home and cook. If you're already wondering what's for dinner tonight, do yourself a favor and start this morning. KCRA 3's Lisa Gonzalez has an easy and tasty recipe for your Sunday supper. Lisa, now to a special event at Dignity Health Mercy Hospital of Folsom yesterday. Tibetan. Up next, giving a voice to the voiceless, a filmmaker from our region will soon be featured in a famous film festival. We'll tell you much more about her project and how it's shining the spotlight on the immigrant community. Central Coast filmmaker is heading to this year's Sundance Film Festival and will premiere her new short film highlighting the Salinas Valley. It's time for our top stories for this Sunday, and we just learned that the first 3 is... Kelly, thank you so much. Join us again tonight at 5. Get the latest headlines anytime on the KCRA 3 app. Enjoy your Sunday.